Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Kol Halo Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Kol Halo Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. Shalom, Shalom, Israel. This is a video I'm going to do because I've been having this on my mind. I actually was meditating on this for the past 3 days, man. Like, you know, I be constantly having visions, and I be constantly getting a headache thinking about these topics, and the main topic I'm always thinking about is America's fall, man. The fall of this man's kingdom, man, is gonna be so glorious, man. It's gonna be, the trees are gonna rejoice, man. The birds, everything on this planet is gonna rejoice when this man go down, man. And he's falling. He's falling as we speak, man. You know, he's falling as we speak. I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures real quick. The first scripture I'm gonna pull, you know, it's from the book of Revelation. Revelation, chapter 18. We're gonna start from the top. Revelation 18:1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened in his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great is fallen, is fallen. For those that don't know, Babylon is America. You know, Babylon is America is modern day Babylon. And from verse 2, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils. Because who run this? Who runs America, man? These damn devils, man. The so-called white man, Esau, Edom. They run this place, man. You know, they inhabited this world, man. They inhabited America. You know, and it's nothing but wickedness out here, man. You know, so and it's become the habitation of devils, and the hole of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. So all these other nations, man, all these other nations, they in cahoots with America, man. All these other nations, they are drunk off of philosophy. You know, they want to be like America. They have this thing where, you know, you're in another country and they show you America as this palace, this great place, and in some countries they even lie to the people and say America has gold streets, man. America don't have no damn gold streets. You know, they got it mixed up. Our kingdom, the Israelites' kingdom, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, our kingdom is gonna have gold streets and rubies, and we're gonna have mansions and castles and things you can't even imagine, man. You know, so that's a lot. These other nations, they drunk off her wine, man. The wine being the philosophies, man. You know, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich throughout the abundance of her delicacy. So all these other nations got rich, man. And how did they get rich? How did even America get rich, man? Off our backs, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans' backs. All these other nations, they came into cahoots, and as it'll tell you in Psalm the I believe the 82nd or 83rd chapter, you know, how they came together to come to one consent to keep us in slavery and make trillions off us, man. You know, and I heard another voice, verse 4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people. My people It's meaning the Israelites, the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. The Most High is talking to you and only you, saying, come out of her, come out of America, come out of the ways of America, come out of America's philosophy, come out of America's spirit, come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. Because what you see on the screen right here, this is coming to America real soon. People might believe that it's a game when the brothers go out there and teach, that we just talking out our ass, and that it's not gonna come to pass. It's right around the corner, man. You know, this is a horrific sight, and this is gonna be a reality real soon. You know. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins. Because America has, man, her sins have reached up to heaven, man. Her abominations are endless, man. You know, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Because the plagues that's coming on America are these things you see here. This is the end all be all. But before this happens, it's going to be pestilence, famine. It's going to be hell out here, civil war, race war, you know, all that. You know, everything. It's going to be all out hell out here, man. You know? So, the Most High is calling his people to come out of America, the ways of America. You know? For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. Because the Most High ain't forget nothing America's done. And all the things that these so-called white people have done to establish America, the Most High haven't forgot about it. When they killed our babies back in ancient times, back in Roman captivity, you know, the Most High haven't forgot any of that, man. You know, verse 6, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. So the Most High, we're gonna repay the so-called white man with what he's done to us. Double. It's gonna be double to him. Double. You know, all this is gonna happen before this right here on the screen. All this is gonna happen, man. And even after. You know, before and after this great destruction that's coming to this place, man. And you gotta want this place to end, man. Look at the abominations that's out here, man. People don't care. People just doing whatever they feel. People ain't even trying to come back to the Most High. No, I see why the Most High got to destroy this place, man. Because people just want to do what they want to do. They don't care about nothing but their feelings. You know, so the Most High got to do what he got to do. You know, verse 6 again. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled, fill unto her double. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. You know, America, they're proud, man. America is proud, man. She's a proud whore, man. You know, a proud whore, man. Like she lived deliciously. She you know, she has everything. Everybody want to be like America, you know, and live deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. So it's gonna be so much hell coming to this place, man. All them decades and centuries she been living good, it ain't gonna mean nothing. You know, it ain't gonna mean a damn thing, man. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Yeah, because America, these so-called white people, man, they don't think they gonna get paid back for anything they done. They don't think that this place is gonna go down. This is why they still commit evil to this day. This is why they continue to have us in captivity. This is why they continue to put us through hell. They continue to kill us in the streets. You know, they continue to do all of that with no feel that they're gonna be repaid back for that, man. You know, so they're proud. You know, the Most High says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. How's she gonna be utterly burned with fire? The same way you see on this screen right here, man. Thermonuclear missiles are gonna hit this place, man. And once they shot off, man, it ain't no turning back. You know, they're not gonna make a U-turn or they're not gonna miss its mark. You know, they're gonna hit exactly where they want to hit, because the Most High gonna put His Spirit in the missiles. That's gonna make the impact even more ferocious, man. You know, so Israel, man, we gotta come out of this place, man. This place is going down. This place is going down real fast, man. And these so-called white people, they know it, man. Can't have babies, dying off opioids. You know, a lot of them losing their jobs. They committing suicide. They killing their families. You know, I just read an article on the damn Edomite woman killed 4 of her sons and herself, man. That's gonna be happening on a larger scale, man. This is not no place. No place to this is not a time to be joking around, not a time to be being proud and getting lit and hanging out and doing all this other stuff, man. Ain't no time for that. You know, we gotta get serious. We gotta come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know, through the spirit and Yahweh, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua. You know, we doing that now. The elect is waking up. This word is being taught throughout the 4 corners of the earth. And once it's taught through the 4 corners of the earth, and the Most High say, that's it, then that's it. You know? So, y'all might think it's a game, and when I say y'all, I'm only speaking to our people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. I'm not talking to none of these other heathen nations. Not the white man, not the so-called white man, not the so-called Chinese man, not the so-called Japanese man, not the so-called African man, because we're not damn Africans, man. You know, Africans didn't sell Africans in slavery. Africans sold Hebrew Israelites, the true Jews, in the slavery, man. You know, everybody go around talking about love, love, love. Does this look like love right here? This ain't love, man. Like, they run that word into the ground, man. This is not love, man. You know, the Most High only loves His people. He's doing this for His people. The people that want to come back to Him. This is why America is going to be destroyed. Because for what the so-called white man has been doing and is still doing to the Most High's elect. You know, and the Most High is tired of it, man. The Most High is angry with the wicked every day. You know? So, verse 9. Revelations 18:9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. So all these other nations from their countries, they're going to see the smoke of America burning, man. They're going to see America go down, man. They can lament, they can bewail for her, they can cry for her. It ain't going to matter, man. She deserved this 100%, man. You know? This ain't no game. You know, all that America has done to the children of Israel, and they think they're not going to be paid back for that. You know, this is how wicked the so-called white man is, man. And these Edomites, they know the scriptures, man. Because in the scriptures, the Holy Scriptures, you're not going to see white man. You know, the so-called white man is known as the Edomites, Esau. You know, in the Bible, because everybody has a biblical nationality, man. Everybody. You know, verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. So the Most High going to destroy this place in 1 hour, man. 1 hour. This place is going to be wiped off the face of the earth, man. You know? I know it's probably a lot of people, our people, who think this is a joke, who think this can't possibly happen. Or they say, oh, I'm going to be dead when that time comes. No. This is the last generation right here. This generation is going to see all these prophecies be fulfilled. This generation. So, when Yahushua come back, this generation will see him come back. You know. Verse 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth her merchandise anymore, because America is going to be no more. Ain't nobody going to be able to trade. Ain't nobody going to be able to come over here and see the sights and live and live deliciously off America or with America. America's going to be gone, man. America's going to be gone. You know? So it's inevitable for this thing to happen, man. You know? The merchants of gold and silver and precious stones. Verse 12. Salakia. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones, and of pearls, and fine linen, and purple, and silk, and scarlet, and all dying wood, and all manner of vessels of ivory, and all manner of vessels of most precious wood, and of brass, and iron, and marble. These are all the things that America has gotten and traded with other countries, you know. And cinnamon, and odors, and ointments, and frankincense, and wine, and oil, and fine flour, and wheat, and beasts, and sheep, and horses, and chariots, and slaves, and souls of men, and the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee. And all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee. And thou shalt find them no more at all. So all that's going to be done away with, man. Everything you known, everything you grew up on and knew of on this earth is going to be no more, man. The Most High is going to refresh this whole earth, man, and make it glorious and beautiful as it once was before this damn devil, the so-called white man, came into power. You know? And like I said, before this great destruction come, it's going to be plagues, it's going to be civil war, it's going to be the so-called white man going to catch his hell, and this going to be his demise. This going to be his end all be all right here, man. You know, they had us in slavery, they took us in slavery, you know, and they going into slavery. Let me get this one. Revelations 13 verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So the same way we went into captivity, you know. But see, the thing with us, we went into captivity because we broke the laws. We turned our backs on the Most High. You know. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So these Edomites, they going into captivity because they were born to go into captivity, man. You know, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Same way they killed us with the sword, they gonna be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And who's the saints? The Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, as it would say in Psalms 148, chapter and 14th verse. You know? And yeah, they going into captivity, man. You know? Before they go into captivity, they gonna catch more hell. You know? Find that in the book of Isaiah. Isaiah 13th chapter. So Isaiah the 13th chapter. 13th verse. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. That day, you ain't gonna escape. You know, the Lord is giving you a little taste with the earthquake here, earthquake there. You know, these powerful storms, these powerful hurricanes that's coming. But when he renders his all-out fierce anger, it's gonna be worldwide. You know, ain't no man gonna be able to run from it. They're not gonna be able to recover from it. It ain't gonna be none of that. And it shall be as the chase roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one to his own land. So that right there cuts how everybody gonna come together. We all one. You know, we gotta break the bridges, and we gotta come back, and we are equal. No, ain't nobody equal, man. Cause how people gonna say that our people? How our people gonna come up and scoff and say we equal when Esau know that you're not equal, man. You know, you're not equal when it comes to the workforce. You're not equal when it comes to the judicial system, the prison system, committing crimes. You're not equal on no level. So how are you equal, man? You know what I'm saying? You don't have the same privileges as the so-called white man. So how are you equal to him? You know? So that's how you know it ain't no equal. It's no equal playing field, and people are not equal. Period. The Israelites are not equal to no other nation. We are better than every other nation. You know, everything great came from us. You know, this is how all these other nations are eating. This is how they've always been able to eat, through us. You know, don't nobody have flavor like us. We are the salt of the earth. You know, verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So the Most High is saying, any of our people wanna gather themselves with these other nations. You know, mainly the so-called white man. You know, they gonna get what the white man, what the so-called white man gets, which is death, destruction. They catch hell, our people gonna catch hell. Those of us that wanna gather unto them, you know. And 16. Their children also shall be dashed into pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled. Gone. So they gonna see their kids die right in front of them, just like our kids. They die right in front of us. They come, the cops, they kill our kids. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they kill them right in front of us. They took our babies. They fell them as alligator bait. They made them as alligator bait. We had no power to protect our kids. So they ain't gonna have no power to protect their kids. You know what I'm saying? And all Israel should be like that. We don't give a damn about their kids, man. You know? Let's start from the top. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravaged. Their wives gonna be taken, man. Their houses, they're gonna get broken into. We're gonna take whatever we want, and their wives gonna get forced to come with it. Ain't gonna be no come with us now. If you wanna know, you coming if we say you coming. You know? Especially if you look like something. You know? So verse 17, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. So the white man ain't gonna be able to buy his way out of all this destruction and death that's coming to him, man. They even show you that in the movies. When somebody breaks in a so-called white man's house, you know, they the first thing they say, oh, go in the safe, you can take whatever you want, you can have my the rings, you can take the money, it don't matter, just leave my family alone. No, not in that day. And that day is death. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Your kids, you know, your wives, your house ain't gonna be no peaceful place. You know? All out hell is coming to you, man. All out hell. You know? Let me get Psalms. 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 Salakia. Salakia, Israel. Salakia. Yeah, Khan. So we are. I'm reading Psalms 137. Psalms 137, verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. So we should be happy to reward them as they have rewarded us. From the things they did to us, we should be happy to do the same to them. You know, we should be happy to do the same to them. You know, verse 9, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. You know? So we're going to take their babies and dash them against the stones. The same way they did our babies. Same way. You know, and the Most High is just. The Most High is a just power, man. You can't get with that, then, hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. You're going to be destroyed if you buck up against the Most High. You know? Because when Yahweh shall come back, it ain't going to be no flowers, and he ain't going to, you know, hand out hugs. He not going to, you know, be on that turn the other cheek. No. Yahweh shall coming to destroy. He's coming to destroy. You know? That's what he's coming to do. Look at this, man. This is this is hell on earth. This is really hell on earth. And that's where hell ain't underground with fire and a man with a pitchfork. No, hell is done on earth, man. We in hell. The Israelites are in hell right now. You know? And it's crazy how our people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are scoff and buck up against the truth. When you try to come out and tell them that they're the most, you know, the Lord's chosen people, then they buck up and they don't like that. They say, well, if the other nations can't be in it, then why, you know, why it's just us? What kind of question is that, man? You know? Let me get two more. Let me get two more. I'm gonna go to the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 1, verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. So all of the trouble that the so-called white man has brought to us, it's a righteous thing to pay them back for what they've done to us. It's a righteous thing to pay them back. You know? That should make you feel good. Like, just like, you know, when these cops, these damn race soldiers come out and they kill your kids. You know, some of our people are forgive them, damn coons. You know, but then there's some that'll be like, they be plotting. Like, that day, listen, I want payback. It ain't no forgive. I don't want no money. I want him to feel what my family feel. Pretty soon, that's gonna be worldwide. The elect is gonna feel like that. You know. You know, even the two-thirds gonna get busy on you damn devils, man. Man. One more. Ezekiel. Go to the book of Ezekiel. Chapter 25. Ezekiel chapter 25 and 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom. Who's Edom? The so-called white man. By the hand of my people Israel. Who's Israel? Once again, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true biblical Israelites. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. Now, there's a lot of Israelites, those of us that are in the truth, that are angry. And we are mad. Some of us are mad to the fullest extent. But when the Most High puts his anger in us, we're going to be mad times 100. Because the Lord is going to put his anger in us. We're not even, our bodies are not going to be ours no more. We're not going to even have we're not going to have feelings when it comes to the so-called white man. That's going to